Oh, Thirsty's watching Jason X. That's a good one.
Talking to the right man, Thirsty. This man literally watches every single Jason movie every October.
Not this year. I switched it up. I've done it for the past I've done it for the last well, on and off for 10 years. Not every year I've done it, but most years I've done it for the past 10 years. But yeah, I switched up. I did Nightmare on Elm Street this year.
Hell yeah. How many years have you done the Friday the 13th shit, would you say?
Like 6 or 7 years out of the 10.
Not bad. Oh my god, I'm just mucking the poutine. Okay, so yeah, I looked at that short list. Oh.
Yep.
Also, I got a whiskey high.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think so from that short list, I picked The House on Haunted Hill and Spider Baby.
Okay, those are my two that I was like, those sound the most or look the most interesting to me. So
yeah, because House on Haunted Hill, there was that Netflix series. Spider Baby sounds insane, and like I saw like one frame of it, and it looks fucking like vile.
I've seen awesome. Nothing of it. I just read that very short description of just like it's fucked, and I was like, all right, I'm in.
All right, chat. We're gonna watch 2 copyright horror movies. We haven't seen them, so this is not like more of a commentary. This is more of us just cracking wise as we watch a
blind
film.
Blind
react, cracking wise. Dude, there is that. Who was that comment like on the Blade Runner video on the side channel?
That's my favorite comment.
They were like fucking like equal parts like aghast and impressed that we were like watching Blade Runner, like the OG one, and just like making stupid fucking jokes. Yeah, like turning it into humor.
Yeah. The comment was like, I have never heard 2 people laugh more at watching Blade Runner.
That's just how it goes, man. That's kind of what's par for the course. So we haven't seen these movies. So if there's like tits and ass or something in there, don't report. Just close your eyes and move on, okay? It was
nobody likes
was good enough.
Twitch chat.
Exactly. If it was good enough for people in the fucking 50s to watch, then it's good enough for you guys to watch. Okay, that was a fucking frame of Spider Baby. You want to just jump right in? I fucking hope
I am gonna make a drink. Okay. What the fuck? I just saw the frame. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself a quick drink if you're having one.
You rewatch The Exorcist, The Ring, and The Grudge every year. Fuck, dude. That's quite the trio.
I want to I want to expand my slasher knowledge because I love the Friday the 13th movies unapologetically. Yeah. But I want to watch all the slashers and then actually just pick the good ones and watch them every year. So like for Friday the 13th, like I'd watch 4 and 6 every year. And then for Nightmare on Elm Street, I'd watch like the first one every year. I don't know. I haven't quite finished all the Nightmare on Elm Street, so I might throw in others. But
have you seen Halloween?
And you're like, no, I haven't watched any Halloween. So like, from what I've heard, just the first one again. Like same thing with Nightmare on Elm Street, we're kind of peaked at one. But
yeah, I'm a fake cinephile, as we all know. All right, what'd you make?
Gin and I don't know what the name of this drink would be, but it's ginger ale, but it's cranberry flavored ginger ale. It's like a limited edition Canadian dry. It's actually really good. Like the cranberry with the gin.
Okay. Thought you were just gonna be like, I don't know what you call this drink, but it's just like gin and ice. I don't know what you call this cocktail.
There is only one Halloween movie. You're right, and it was directed by Rob Zombie.
Didn't he make 2 of them, or just the one?
I think he has 2. Yes.
God damn it! Evil dies tonight, guys.
Tonight. That's not the Rob Zombie one. Those are the new ones.
Oh yeah, those are the new ones.
That's the second reboot.
Yeah, exactly. But Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, so it's like official, right?
Well, actually, you know what? I think they had earlier reboots too. I think there's like 3 or 4 reboots of Halloween.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get going. We're watching The House of Haunted Hill, boys.
Stream it to me on your Discord.
Oh shit! I fucking literally forgot. I'm gonna do that right now.
Or else I'll be delayed reacting to everything if I'm watching on your stream.
True. All right. What's up, Godfather? How's it going?
Oh, okay. What's a whale? Ooh.
I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be able to see what's going on.
Okay, I was about to ask, like, is it supposed to be a black screen or is your thing not working?
Whoa!
Oh,
The screaming skull!
the screaming skull.
The ghosts are moving tonight, restless.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, what? Get
May
the
I
shit out of
introduce
here.
myself? I'm Watson Pritchard. In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world. Since it was built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house. I've only spent one night there, and
He
when
looks
they
like a
found me
fucking
in the morning,
hobgoblin.
I was almost dead.
Whoa! It's Vincent Price?
Yeah,
I'm
that's why I picked this one, because it had Vincent Price in
and
it.
I've rented the
hell
house on
yeah.
Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party.
Dude, this is crazy.
This is certainly a way to
She's so
do
amusing.
exposition.
I forgot
There'll
movies
be
were
food
structured
and
like
drink
this.
and
Like,
ghosts. And perhaps even a few murders.
welcome,
Voiceover,
ladies and
If any of
germs,
you
to
will
the
spend the next
scariest
12
movie you will
hours
ever
in this
witness.
house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive.
Shit,
but here
I
come
missed
our
the
other
actual
guests.
exposition.
His challenge is
We-
that
we-
if you stay a whole night, he'll give you
Perfect
$10,000 per person.
And
Okay.
I've rented the house on
But-
Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party.
Yeah, it is
A
first
haunted
wife.
house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and
He said
ghosts,
unamused.
and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited. If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. But here come our
Do you
other
think one of those
guests.
like murder mystery parties would be really cool or really cringe?
It was my
I
wife's
don't
idea to have
know.
our
It's
guests
not like
come in
usually my
funeral
cup of
cars.
tea, but I think it'd be cool. Like, it's always generally
She's
good.
so
I like that
amusing.
kind of shit, I guess.
Her sense of humor is, shall we say,
Sayonara Zetsuba
original.
Sensei author does it a few
I dreamed
times.
up the house.
They're always pretty good.
It's empty now, but
Something with
after
Nisu
a night
Usun.
in the house on Haunted Hill,
What's up,
who
Godfather?
knows? This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot, so no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it? And I happen to know that Lance needs the $10,000 I'll give him, if he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth
How
Bridges.
confident of
You've no
a
doubt
like
read her column
haunted
in the
house
newspapers.
experience would you have to
She
make
says
to
the reason
offer
for coming to the party is to write a
$10,000?
feature
Like,
article on ghosts.
Per person.
She's
Yeah.
also desperate for money. Gambles.
I'm
You've
seeing a
already
through
met
line
Watson
here.
Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here. I wonder
Hey, I was
why.
gonna ask how
And he's
this
desperate for
exposition-
money.
How did this floating head connect to the current
This is
floating
Dr.
head?
David Trent, a
Yeah.
psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed?
But he's desperate for money.
Around
He's
the mouth
desperate
and
for
eyes.
money.
This is Nora Manning.
Couldn't they
I
have
picked her from
carpooled?
the thousands of people who work for me because
She's
she
just
needed
desperate
the
for money.
10,000 more than most. Supports her whole family.
Thousands of people that work for him?
Damn.
Also, is that how
Party's
seatbelts
starting
worked
now.
in the 30s? You just
And
held
you
onto
have
a
until
strap?
midnight
There was
to
no, like,
find
shoulder
your
strap,
house on
eh?
Haunted Hill.
But they were just holding on to it. It was
just
like
a-
they were on a fucking subway.
It's just the holy shit handle. That's all you
Yeah.
got. Oh, dude, the white wall tires are so fucking nice. I love that shit.
This isn't my first like this doesn't look like a haunted house is what I'm trying to say.
Dude, it looks like, what's that famous architect? Like, it looks like one of those houses.
I was gonna say it looks like the fucking Citizen Kane mansion, like
Oh yeah, Citizens Kane. I've totally seen that.
a monument to human folly. I just watched Citizen Kane like a month ago for the first time.
Oh shit.
So I'm no longer a fake cinephile. I'm just better than you because I've seen it actually.
Yeah, well, have you seen Clockwork Orange? This will actually be good. I'll remember this movie because last year I don't remember the entire last half of. Actually, no, I do kind of remember Last Man on Earth we watched with Vincent Price.
Oh.
No, The Last Man on Earth.
I remember watching Screaming Skull, and we were both like, "This is not as bad as we thought it was gonna be."
Screaming Skull, I was blacked for.
Yeah, so Last Man was actually a legitimately good movie. I saw this Vincent Price one, and I was like, all right, let's do this.
Hell yeah. I was actually considering watching Zombie, or whatever the fuck it's called, like one of the OG Zombie. White Zombie, yeah. But I'm like, it might be a little racist. It might be too much racist undertones for a stream. Back in the day, chat, when zombies were like brainwashed slaves essentially to British people. With voodoo magic.
Voodoo was just like the hand wave for everything back in the 30s. Like, oh, scary, spooky, must be voodoo.
You see that shot of him testing that iron grate? I bet you they're gonna show a ghost like walk through it later.
Ooh, set up.
It's my $5 wager. Ooh, dolly shot.
I just imagine one of them be like, that door just opened by itself. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, that was all it takes.
Jeepers, I'm gone.
Gosh darn.
Zoinks. I'm actually more of a Jinkies kind of guy. Well, my assistant always says Jeepers.
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
Are we all
okay, Debbie Downer.
Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend
They're the
of
two
yours?
hot ones.
I've heard of him.
The young hot
him.
ones.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. Do you know him?
This actor seems familiar.
Well, then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And 5 wives, I believe.
4, I think, so far.
A $50,000 party for only 5 people
What a
is a little
sleazeball.
steep, even for a millionaire.
Vincent Price. You dirty dog.
Well, about anybody, this would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
I wanted to rewatch Jeepers Creepers fail again, but fuck that. Like, I used to shit
Who
my
closed the
pants
door?
watching that as a kid, but now, like, oh my god, the door did close on its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, the CGI actually.
This thing made of solid steel.
I'm not one of those guys usually, but fuck, does it not hold up
It's
to my
pretty bad.
expectations as a kid?
Oh.
Yeah.
Bam, look at that fucking stunt they did in this movie.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh shit.
Although in that stunt camera, they forgot to like wipe the lens. It was all fucking blurry.
Yeah. Fuck,
They're
that
like,
was our
fuck,
only
we only had one chandelier.
That fucking,
We gotta run with it, boys.
That dude got fired. I didn't know Vincent Price was here.
Annabelle,
Hell yeah.
our guests are here and fortunately still alive. Is your face on yet?
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place cleaned?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up. And that's a very fetching outfit, but hardly suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend-the-night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want you to have fun.
The party was my idea until you invited all the guests. Why, all these strangers were none of our friends.
Friends? Do we have any friends?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest. I wanted kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot. They share
That's
one
basically
thing.
everyone
They
in
all need
society.
money.
And a drunk jet
Now
pilot.
let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
A drunk jet
And you call
pilot
this
who
a
can
party?
type.
Could be.
What is that insane statue?
Why do you always do
Yeah.
that? It spoils
Looks so
the
crazy.
champagne.
It might explode.
Never does.
He just aims it at himself. But that's
Can
the
you
true stunt.
guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy
Dude, speaking
kills
of
wife
planes.
with champagne cork.
That's actually a pretty good.
Actually, would be a killer headline. I
No,
read
thank
that.
you.
There was this TikTok recently of a fucking
humor is
chick
fine,
who's
thanks.
like, I'm gonna drink my
And I
duty-free
haven't
like sparkling
poisoned.
wine on the plane, and it fucking, because of the pressure on the
always good to
plane,
know that.
Yeah.
the cork shoots out and fucking douses like 9 rows of people in fucking champagne. And then she's like laughing.
some.
Everyone's
You'll
like, what a
enjoy the party
fucking
more.
bitch.
Go on.
I read the most misleading fucking headline of all time, and it got me too, because then I clicked on the news link and it was too late. I already gave them everything they wanted from me.
Oh my god.
But it was like,
This is so touching. And I'm not going to the party.
Of all
fuck,
my
it was
wives,
like
you're the least agreeable.
But
Russian
still alive.
who opposed Putin
Would you go away
dies
for $1
in
million
Ukraine on the
tax-free?
front lines.
okay.
But like,
You want it all.
looking at it quickly,
I
I
deserve
just
it
saw
all.
the second half, which is
But jealousy
Putin
isn't
dies in
tax-free.
Ukraine on the front lines.
Possessiveness is maddening.
Like, they didn't even put the
Never a
name
man
of
had
the
grounds
actual
for
fucking
divorce.
dude in the headline. They just said
But
he's
can't
just some
prove it.
random guy.
Time
He
will
opposed.
come. You'll
Damn, they
slip
got
up
you.
one of these days.
Think so?
If I live
I
long.
was like, what the fuck? I was like,
You
I didn't know
remember the
Putin
fun
was
we
in
had
the
when
front
you
lines. I
poisoned
clicked
me?
on it. And I was like, ah, you fuckers.
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes. Arsenic on the rocks.
Poison. I ate poison.
What the hell?
You'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you.
What, she tried to poison him?
I hear
Yeah, what the
hanging is
that
very
came out of
uncomfortable
nowhere, and now the,
in case you get any
the
more
mood is
ideas.
completely different.
Don't
Remember
let
that
the
time you
ghosts
tried
and the
to
ghouls
kill me? You
disturb
do it again, bitch.
Darling,
It's like, what?
the only ghoul in the house is you.
And don't sit up all night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
Why is Vincent Price such a goat? Have you ever seen his like dishwasher salmon recipe? You went on the Johnny Carson. You went on the Johnny Carson show and fucking like, I was like, ah, you could. It's like sous
Them
vide.
to pieces. We
What the
found
fuck?
parts of the bodies all over the house.
What the
In
fuck?
places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that.
Christ,
But no
dude.
heads.
The fucking
Wife,
pacing of
probably in a
this
rage,
film
threatened
is
her husband with a knife
giving me
and then
whiplash.
carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only 2. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are 2 loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would
Hilarious
anyone
joke.
care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
I like how that the Debbie Downer guy, after he says his line, he always has to like stare pensively for the
I'm
rest of the
your host.
shot.
Yeah,
Frederick
stare up
Lawrence.
to the corner.
Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with a drink, shall we?
Is my
Mr. Lawrence.
shit not formatted properly?
I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have?
Scotch and.
Just ignores him.
I'll
You guys
same.
have black bars on the left and right
Now,
side of the
before
screen
the party begins,
on my
don't
let's
stream.
go over the details. The caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us
No, I
in
don't see
here
that
until
mention.
they come back
Okay.
in the morning.
My OBS is all fucked.
Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity, no phone, no one within miles, so no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
What?
Sure.
So if any of you decide not to stay
Like
for
a
the
lot of
party, you must
things.
let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't
bank
be able
vault.
to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from the pleasant company.
Wait, if he just
Go.
said they're all fucking locked in here and they
I
gotta
think
stay the
everyone
whole night or else
wonders
they
what they
forfeit
would
the
do
money,
if they
they don't
saw
have a
ghosts.
chance to leave if they wanted to.
And now my wife has given us all the opportunity
I guess
to find
so.
out.
Amusing. Ghosts,
Might as well just give them the money now.
being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now,
Why does he look like
maybe
a
more
goblet?
before morning.
That's cheerful.
He's got that like short face, like
4 men have been
brachiocephaly with the
murdered in
pointed
this
ears.
And 3 women, You planned your party very well, Mr. Lauren. 4 of us are men, 3 are women. And a ghost for everybody.
Now, Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
What if they're the ghosts and they're already dead?
Oh my god, they were the ghosts all along.
Why am I getting recommended the unsuspecting
stain?
wife?
Blood. A young girl was killed here. And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh, what the hell? The or the chocolate syrup.
He seems pretty unfit, fucking phased by this.
No kidding.
Too late, they've marked you.
What?
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any
Mutiny.
self-respecting male ghost.
I hope it doesn't come back.
Well, Mr. Pritchard, you're the life of the party.
He hasn't even started yet. Wasn't there a man who threw his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
This guy's a fucking PhD in haunted house. Just this one, though.
They're like not even a little phased by the blood appearing out of thin air.
I know. It's the classic, like, must have been the wind.
Oh,
You know?
There's like no straight-faced person at all.
Who didn't die here, he was electrocuted later. Mr. Norton did a good deal of experimenting with wines. But his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid and threw her in. She was supposed to stay down. But the bones came up. It's a funny thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary.
What's an
Just
ordinary murder?
murders.
Stabbing. They've all been
there, you gave us a
sort of
list.
wild, violent, and different.
Look out!
God, she didn't fall in.
Oh, she was gonna
You mean
faint.
there's
I
still
thought he
life
like,
in there?
I thought he was pranking her.
Me too. I thought it was like saved life. She's huffing noxious fumes.
What the fuck?
Rat trap. Wait, why would you do that? Just to prove? Look, I ain't fucking with you.
Destroys everything with hair and flesh.
It's Chekhov's
Just leaves the
wine
bone.
cellar of acid.
Check.
Just
The
the
bone.
bones.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
Oh,
Now he's making small talk.
Cure for that.
Wow, let's get some air.
Come
How
on.
about that weather, eh? Look at these massive fucking steins up on that shelf.
How'd you get invited to this party?
Just putting the moves on her.
No. Oh, go on. I mean,
Spill the
what do you
beans.
do?
Spill the beans.
Mr. Lawrence said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made a deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
You
Yeah.
weren't gonna stay then. Why the fuck did you even come in the first place?
You believe in ghosts?
That's actually insane because, like, I
don't
would stay
know.
for $10,000. And what
Well,
was
I
it? This
agree
film
with
is
what
like
that doc says. You can spook
from the fucking
yourself.
30s? When
I've
is this
done it
film
for
made?
planes.
59,
You
I
think they weren't
believe.
really
Yeah.
there?
59.
Or were they?
That's an insane amount of money.
What are you gonna do with your 10,000?
True, actually.
If we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Boy, I've never seen so many doors.
Really? It's like 3
Closet?
doors.
Bottles.
This is the House on Haunted Hill.
Just going around commenting on things in the room.
Ah. Shrine to Vecna.
Does it go
Let's see
anywhere?
here.
Oh shit! Oh hell nah.
Damn, Chekhov's acid's paying off real quick.
It'd be pretty baller of them to kill the hot lady first. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
It's kind of creepy.
The lighting is so good.
Nope. See ya.
Oh, is there?
Sorry, I didn't know you were in here.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
This isn't where I parked my car. Damn, she just ditched him. Now the old lady's gonna look at him.
Lance is gone, and there's a ghost.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
You thought I was lying?
Lance is gone. Gone where?
He's gonna be fine. They're gonna open the doors. He'll be like, "What's the matter, sweet cheeks?"
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
Law?
You dead?
You all right?
I wasn't
Nothing
decapitated.
that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
And the only way you could bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall.
Must have been the wind.
You didn't do that, did you?
It's an empty room.
Let's get a bandage on that.
I like turtles. That kid does look like he's out of a black and white film. Actually, that kid looks like the zombies, or no,
They didn't kill him.
the spirits in.
He didn't bump his head.
What the fuck was that movie we watched that was really good? It's like Carnival Phantasm or some shit.
Oh, Carnival of Souls.
Carnival of Souls. He looks like a fucking one of those creepy ass ghosts from Carnival of Souls. That's actually a really good movie.
I thought you had first said zombie.
Sluts 9.
I thought you said zombies,
Nora.
like bees that are zombies.
When you came in, you said something
Oh,
about
that's
a ghost.
horrifying.
Not the zombies.
But are they fast
it look
zombies or slow zombies?
It was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Well, yes.
Fuck you, psychologist
That,
man.
Mr. Lauren, is hysteria.
It's hysteria.
And Doctor, how do you
I was gonna
explain
say.
what happened to Lance? Was that
This
hysteria
woman
too?
is
Was the-
clinically crazy.
was the-
I
was
diagnose
the
you with
window
being
open?
a crazy bitch. Yeah.
You better get that checked in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc.
Wait, he's also a medical doctor?
Apparently, it's like I can treat your head. I can treat your head trauma. I'm a chiropractor.
Well, maybe because he's a psychiatrist, he studies
ghosts are
the
coming
brain,
closer,
which
Mr.
is like
Lauren.
inside the
You
skull.
really
So he
believe
also
in
knows
your
how to
pet
treat all
ghost, don't you,
wounds.
Pritchard?
Before the night's over, you will too.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No,
So that Debbie Downer, his brother owned the house, right?
I think that's what he said, or they were renting
Yeah.
it from Vincent Price.
No,
But
I
he
think he's
died.
renting it to Vincent Price.
Lauren, are you really going to pay anyone who
Did
stays
you
all night?
steal those candlesticks?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be much red tape or
Why the
delay?
fuck would that guy ever want to come into this
In
house?
a hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes. Or frantically.
Want to spend it on hookers and blow.
There you are, my dear.
I'll make my own haunted house with hookers and prostitutes. Or I mean, prostitutes and whatever the
Hookers
fuck-
and prostitutes.
whatever the fuck I
Blackjack.
can- Blackjack and hookers, yeah. Hookers and prostitutes.
Someone or something was in here when I came in.
Why would they immediately go back to this? I feel like this
The
woman would
door
have
was
been
locked. How did
mortified.
it get out?
They gotta gather clues. Come on,
You
gang.
saw it might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
Oh, is it gonna be some kind of elaborate like Rube Goldberg type house, and Vincent Price is just fucking with, or the wife is fucking with them?
Like some sort of Scooby-Doo ass fucking plot?
Yeah. What if it's a double twist? What if at the end of the film it's like, oh yeah, the ghosts weren't real, and then after that it's like, oh, but we're the ghosts.
Yeah. Oh shit.
3, 6.
That sounds about right, actually.
I'm gonna knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall. Tap lower down.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, look, it's just a fucking, it's like on a pulley or something.
Yeah. it's like on a cart that is pushing around.
I saw it again.
Wait, he didn't see it? Maybe it is a ghost. I'm confused.
Maybe it is just straight up a ghost movie.
Where'd it come from?
From in here.
Cutie. I was admiring those dentures.
Well, if it ran out of here, I'd have seen it.
A
Lance,
lockjaw.
it doesn't run, it just flows.
Damn, Granny, what's that
Yeah,
jaw
but,
do?
Why didn't I see it?
It sounds like
You
maybe
don't
they're all
believe.
gaslighting her, and she's like the only one who doesn't know. Like it's all just a big prank on one person.
A random typist from Vincent Price Company. Imagine he comes up here and just convinces her
I'm
immediately
Annabelle.
again to go down. Oh, right.
You must be Miss Manning. I realize this is a very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
Totally did not hear her just screaming bloody murder a second ago.
Yeah.
This is your room. Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time here.
It's going to rain. Perfect atmosphere for my husband's party. Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know. My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
How long have you known my husband?
I just met him tonight.
So? Why you?
Damn, she thinks she's a sleuth.
What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
Don't do it again. Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
Or is this a, maybe Vincent
You're
Price
in
hates all
danger.
these people and just wanted to
We
kill
all
them
are.
all,
Oh.
including his wife.
I hope for your sake you never
I think his
find out.
wife wanted to kill him.
Well, but now he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. Plus all these other people I don't like.
He does have 4 ex-wives, so maybe he has like 4 gazebos in his backyard. If you catch my
Wait, are they
drift.
ex-wives? I assumed
I'm
that he
Annabelle
was
Lauren. Were you
married to
looking for
all of them at the same time.
Not exactly.
Polygamous.
I get that he currently
No,
has 5
no, I'm not
wives.
That's all they
But I
said.
think you're
Yeah.
right.
Oh, it's.
I think he's got
just
them all
above my
buried
head.
under the gazebo in the backyard.
Which is my room?
5 gazebos lined up.
Yeah,
Mr.
there's 3
Lawrence.
fucking gazebos.
Annabelle, Lance.
Never check under the gazebo if you ever buy a property, lads.
You were with the young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
And you don't look like the type to go around bumping his head. What really
I
happened?
gave her something to scream about, if you know what I
Well,
mean.
Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened then.
And mad at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Now, don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance,
Oh. They're holding
if I need
hands.
help, may I count on you?
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
Well,
Maybe he's doing it
what
just
can
for
he get
fun.
away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I
We watched Most Dangerous Game. That's on this list.
I was
too.
just
simply
thinking that.
disappeared. The other two died.
I watched the
Lance.
remake of Most Dangerous Game.
I don't want to join them.
I read the short story often in my class.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well,
And
what
then
can he do?
gazebos fell on them.
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then. Please be careful.
Would he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
He's that jealous. That's why I've come to you in your room by ourselves and touched your hand. Because he would kill anyone. It's like, damn, thanks, woman. See? She's just paying the fucking target on him.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up. Don't you want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your
See?
fashion?
You're so clever, Frederick.
Yes, I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. It was rather a mistake.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
Well, hurry up.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost time to lock up the house. And then your party will really begin.
Wait, I thought you already did lock
I
it.
wonder how it'll end.
Yeah. What's up, Kazi? Hey, we're watching The House of Haunted Hill, 1959. And we got Vincent Price.
Are there like remakes of this?
Yeah. Dude, Netflix just made a whole television series that was well received.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I was
First
interested in this one.
midnight, Lance. Okay. Be down in a
Kazi,
minute.
Habibi, brother of my heart. Inshallah.
Who is it?
Your host, my dear. It's almost midnight, Nora.
How
We're all going
tall
to
is
get
Vincent
together down in
Price?
the living room.
All right,
Very.
Mr. Lawrence. I'll be right down.
I was like, damn, his
He's
wife
like
is so
entire
tall.
head above.
I know. I'm like, his wife is so tall. And then I'm like, damn, that pilot's tall. And then I'm seeing Vincent Price. I'm like, how fucking tall is... How tall are these people?
Well, there's the missing head. Ooh. Yeah, why are the ghosts picking on this lady so much?
I know, she's so fucked. She wasn't even the one who got marked. Otherwise, that bitch is already dead.
Exactly.
What? Why she want to go behind the curtains now?
Vincent Price is 6'4", or
Okay, that sounds about
1.93
right.
meters, 193 centimeters.
For all you Euros out there.
Technically us as well, but we use feet for some reason, just for measuring height of
Do you
people.
Do you know why that is?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's because, like, in the 90s and 80s, like, we bought all these fucking tools. Oh my god, Jurassic Park.
Oh.
us. Come with us before he kills you.
What the fuck?
The dude's got some hairy hands.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Hunchback in Notre Dame, motherfucker.
Hey, see how hairy that man had hobbit hands.
But it's because...
Where's Laura?
It's
Miss
because we bought all these like fucking tools and shit from the United States when they manufactured it. So like we'd buy all their shit that would be like fucking Imperial.
Nora, what happened?
Well, I knew that was like the reason for lumber and stuff. Is because we like sell a lot of lumber to them, and then vice versa. So
Yeah. What?
it's the
fuck?
ghosts.
Are they? Or are they paid actors?
That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years.
Fuck off!
She's blind, you know.
I just decided not to tell you about that.
Why did the
Doctor,
door
it looks like we have a real case of
slowly
hysteria
reveal
on
them
our
and they're
hands.
just sitting there?
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
You diagnosed her with fucking hysteria.
Like 3 times.
You're trying to prove your theory on hysteria.
Good evening.
Also, why do those random caretakers like to stand silently in areas and
Hello, my
stare?
dear.
That's what I mean. Why are they just standing there?
This is my wife. These are our guests. Ruth Bridges, Dr. Trent. You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning, and this is Lance Schroeder.
And who are you again?
They're still standing there.
It's like they're getting their portrait painted.
I want them to be like dollied away, like the old lady
Yeah.
was downstairs. Like,
May I have
but
your
then they
attention,
need to
please?
show someone just
I think you
dragging a
all
dolly.
remember the bargain we made about staying all night? $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until
Oh,
morning.
it hasn't been
If
locked
any of you
yet.
decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
They rehung the chandelier.
No, this is a different one.
That old lady was like the ghost fake out. And then they're like, oh, it's just the blind caretaker, actually.
Oh, it's already
It
been
isn't
locked.
midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it seems that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
And I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Darling, haven't you had enough of the silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
Bitch, I just said
This is
we're
your
locked
party.
in.
Remember? In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have some party favors for you in these little coffins.
What if it cut to that other guy and he's like,
This is my
like a
wife's
coffin?
idea. I must say, I think it's rather dangerous.
What?
What?
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
Jesus. Just
You see
blow
that
out our
note?
eardrums.
Yeah. Ah!
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
Exactly.
Doctor?
What in God? Why the fuck?
Lance?
Oh, shit. No, I was like, why the...
Nora?
Dude, America's fucked, dude.
Yeah, every party in America is actually like this. The host is supposed to give everyone a gun so they can protect themselves. Because how else would they be safe if they all didn't have guns?
You're sure?
Quickly, we need to arm ourselves.
Yeah, if you only
Sure
gave
idea.
one person a gun, that'd be
Who knows, you may
stupid.
want to
If
use
he gives
guns.
everyone a
This
gun,
kind
now it's safe.
It's equality. Now they'll all be fine. No
Throw
one's
these
gonna
guns
die in this
away.
movie.
They won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point, although not for the same reason.
For trick-or-treaters in the U.S.
Yeah.
Don't you approve of our little party favors?
Be careful out there. I found a
Suppose
chocolate
Nora
bar
had
here
a
in my
gun
child's
when she mistook the
handgun.
blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
Exactly. He's getting wasted.
Hands off the trigger, you cunt. Oh, he's a drunk. I
You
forgot.
said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands and feet, but they never found any heads. Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads?
Oh, it's not gonna be there. They're gonna think
Just
she's
follow
hysterical.
No. Always the woman.
The Oprah Winfrey show, everyone has a gun under their seat.
You get a gun. You get a
I
gun.
really don't need this.
Wow, she gave her gun back.
Yeah, they only give out the candy-sized like version of guns, just individual bullets.
those little like prostitute guns from the old West
Just go
movies.
looking Just go look.
The good old days. Oh no, she's hysterical.
Oh my god. Wait, maybe that's
what's in
the
there?
fourth twist of this movie, is that she actually is
Nora,
hysterical.
I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
I feel like movies in this era only have like one twist.
All of you get out of here and leave me alone! Just get out of here!
You think it's all right to leave her by herself, Doctor?
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Well, what do you suppose?
Don't worry, she has a gun.
I was
They're
gonna
closing in
say.
on her.
Look, Doc, I think somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be 1 million people around her. But if they wanted her, they'd get her.
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder. I'll join you in a minute.
I want him to just fall on his face in the background while he's walking.
Do you think it would do any good if you went
Starts
in?
doing that like drunk walk where he starts like
Do you
falling
think there really
backwards
was a
slowly.
head in her suitcase?
His legs keep going.
I don't know.
A thing like that would put me right over the edge.
Look, would you sort of stay up here? I mean, in case she needs help?
All right. I'll be in my room. Just call it.
Thanks.
Good.
Are you sure there are only 7 people in this house?
Positive. Except for the ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts, nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough.
Oh, he
Perhaps
doesn't
too
believe
far.
in women?
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
He's a
Oh, he's giving him
psychologist.
shit.
Probably thought of. He probably fucking has some crazy ass hypotheses and theories. You would stay in this place for 10 grand in the old time? I mean, 10 grand of 1960 money?
Hell yeah. Like, that's gotta be like $1 million in nowadays money, right?
Dude, I don't know, fuck. Because there's that haunted
Let me
room
look
that you
it
can
up.
stay in at the Fort Garry Hotel, and I kind of want to do it, but like, I would not sleep a wink. I would be shitting myself.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do it for fun, but if you paid me $1 million, I fucking would.
Fair enough.
Okay, what is this, 1959 you said?
All the doors sound like babies. The Winchester Mansion. Oh, I've heard of that.
Oh, okay. 10,000 would be just over 100,000 nowadays.
That sounds about right. Ugh.
Nora!
Don't show that to fucking Nora, you
And just scary. No, look what I found.
you fucking creep.
What do you know about this?
They've taken her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
What? Oh,
Where's Norton?
He
put
puts
the
it
stump
down.
side down.
Where is she?
It's too late. It's too late.
It's not good for the wood
You'll
finish.
never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Man,
What the
shit be
hell is going
down.
on in this fucking house?
Oh, someone hung himself
With the limpest rope.
with the feet shot.
Oh, hell yeah. Cut her down, you fucks.
Who is it? Is it the wife?
A caretaker.
No, it's the wife. That's the caretaker was all wrinkly. And they're trying to fake you out. They want you to think it's Nora.
Yeah, but what if she had like the best feet ever? Oh, is she headless? No, but she hung herself. I can't hang myself. I got no head. I got no hand. Show the face. So it's the young one? Oh, it's his wife.
I knew it.
That's
She's
the
dead,
reveal.
Mr. Lauren. Your wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
Just like all my other wives. Why does this keep happening to me?
Thank God there's no gazebos in here.
We need to build a gazebo.
Isn't that weird that grammatically, if someone kills themselves, it's called hanged, but every other instance you would say hung?
Yeah.
I need some TikTok linguist to explain that one for me.
Hide me. Please hide me.
What's the matter?
Hide me.
I'll hide you in your own room. No one will look there.
He tried to kill me. He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room. And then he went away and left me.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
Is that Vincent Price?
I think so.
No, it was dark, but it must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw me.
Mrs. Lauren is dead.
But how?
Oh yeah, that's last night. Lauren.
Lauren said she committed suicide, but I think somebody killed her.
I thought they were saying Lawrence, but I think it's Lauren.
Ah. I thought they were saying Lord. Mr. Lord.
Mr. Lord. It's a powerful name.
Master Lord.
Master Lord. That was my nickname in high school.
High school, they called me the Dragon Slayer. I fucked all the ugly chicks.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay, in a minute.
I trust you've come to the same conclusion. Yes. He starts like undoing his tie. No, different conclusion. Sorry. Oh, they got little doors between all the
I'll go
rooms.
downstairs. Now you lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here. If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as
Ghost
I
on the
can.
phone with the serial killer? Yeah, The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. That was a decent movie. It wasn't as like horror
And
as
if you
I
have
wanted
to,
it to be, but it was still a pretty good
you
movie.
use it.
Decent movie. A lot better than that other fucking Ethan Hawke movie, Sinister. Holy fuck, that movie sucks. The Bagul.
Ooh.
It just
Wait,
builds
actually,
tension. I'm like, ooh, I love a good slow burn, but then the payoff is shit. It builds to nothing.
It's actually so that Lauren girl was the only one who didn't take the gun.
Oh, they need the fucking spirit guns.
They need the spirit guns. It's my Ghostbuster gun.
I like those kind of abducted thrillers though, Kazi. Like Prisoners is one of my favorite movies, maybe. Sleeper with Jake Gyllenhaal and fucking Hugh Jackman. Unbelievably good movie.
Yeah, who's the director of that one?
Was it also Villeneuve? I think Villeneuve actually did it.
Really?
Maybe.
So beautiful.
I was just on a binge of Jake Gyllenhaal movies.
So greedy.
I'll look it up.
So cold.
It was Villeneuve. You're right.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What the fuck?
What are you doing in here?
Wait. Don't wait.
What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
Drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
What do you call him? You sod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if people were gonna start dying off, I would want to be in the same room with everybody at all times.
No kidding. It's like he said, it could be a million people around there, but if they watch you, they'll get you. Yeah, that is a Yu Yu Hakusho reference, isn't it?
What's her name? Nora.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren.
Oh, because they all think she's
Get out
sleeping.
of this house now.
About one knows that she's dead, or thinks.
None at all.
Think she's dead.
We could try breaking out.
The only door to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
Who designs a house like
I'm not
this?
afraid of your ghost, Bridget.
Sounds like an old fucking asylum.
Also,
But I
the
am
doors on
afraid.
the inside, take the fucking hinges off.
When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get. Now, however, we share something else.
Shoot the door.
The death of Mrs. Lawrence.
That's the American
So far
solution.
tonight, one of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier.
I'm assuming the hinges are fucking
One of us
strong
was
to be able to hold up a
mysteriously
steel door and have it pivot.
One of us has been driven to the
point.
brink of absolute hysteria. And one of us is dead. Were these accidents? Suicide?
A massive drinking
And we
hole.
must stay here for
Suicide?
6 more hours.
6 hours.
What are we, some sort of suicide squad?
I'm in it.
Who'll be
This is
next?
Katana.
How will it happen?
Let me ask you a question, Doctor.
Do you know
You
that
were the
glitch?
first
You know
one to
what
see
I'm
my
talking
wife
about?
dead.
No.
Did
Have you
also
seen the
see anything
Suicide,
that she
like the
could have
first
climbed
Suicide
up
Squad
on
movie?
and
Oh, hell
jumped?
no.
No.
There's this really
Did any
famous
of-
scene where like everyone has been like introduced in this like fucking huge montage,
was nothing.
and then just randomly
How
this
then did she
one
get
character
up
shows up,
so high?
and the leader's like,
Exactly, Mr.
"This is
Lauren.
Katana. Her sword
have pulled
steals
herself
the
up there. She
souls
couldn't
of
have
people
dropped
she's
from the ceiling.
vanquished." And it's like, all right, cool.
Do you think your
New
wife killed
character, and it's like, okay, now she's part of the team. So
was
fucking
mad.
random and comes out of nowhere.
By one of you.
Or you, Mr. Lauren. To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
What husband
Vincent
hasn't
Price
at
is
some time
sus.
wanted to kill his wife?
Vote Vincent Price,
What
guys.
husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that you, or one of us, murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning. What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house?
You guys
See
are
some
dumb.
ghosts?
It was the
Have a party?
ghosts, like I said.
No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent. Okay. Now, what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
Do you really think?
I don't think anything. I just know that I'm going to my room. And if anybody comes in, I'll shoot him. Or her.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
And we're all
That's a
agreed.
stupid fucking
And we
system.
all have
I
guns.
wish this night were over.
And we all have guns.
Brooms?
Nothing can touch us.
Guns?
Guns?
I tell you, it doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
Dun, dun, dun.
They all go there. Fuck, I got a shit.
Damn it, we didn't plan that.
Fuck. Why did we make up this plan in 10 seconds?
What's
Why don't we just stay in the living room?
Because, I don't know, they bought the whole set, they might as well use it. You can really tell in these shots how fucking tall Vincent Price is.
Yeah. Like a freak.
So it makes him so scary.
Good night, Doctor.
But don't their rooms have doors connecting them all together?
I guess.
Because yeah, he went like, because remember he was going between him and Nora's room.
No, it's not him in Nora's room, but it's a different room, like an adjacent one, because she's not in her room.
Yeah, she is right now.
Is she? Why would she hide in her
Yeah,
own
remember
room?
remember it made that joke. He was like, hide me, and he's like, okay, go in your room where everyone thinks you are.
I lost track of whose room is whose.
Oh.
You bitch. That was a nice coupe glass.
I thought he was gonna use it like a brass knuckle. Glass knuckles. Like the Gray with Liam Neeson when he takes the like little tiny bottles from the airplane and puts it between his fists and breaks them.
What the fuck?
That movie at the same time is so awesome but so stupid.
Every actor has their stint of crazy action movies. Like, I used to love the Transporter movies. I wonder how that shit would hold up.
They're just dumb fun.
Exactly. Taken.
Yeah, see, look, they have fucking connecting room doors. I guess you can lock it though. Oh yes, someone is trying the door. Let me unlock it for them. Oh no, never mind. That was the hallway door.
Good thing I had my pieces on me. My what? My guns.
The black spot. Oh, it fucking reappeared in this room?
Yeah.
Or was it always in this room?
No, it was in the
Yeah, I didn't think so.
hallway or the living room.
I thought so. Damn, this is some Macbeth shit.
Is it? I haven't read Macbeth
Yeah,
in
like-
fucking so long, like 20 years.
Yeah, Lady Macbeth is like sleepwalking and she like is imagining her hands are bloody and she can't wash them clean.
Oh. I wonder what that means. What do you think that symbolism is?
Damn spot.
You okay? They've all gone to their rooms and locked themselves in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lorne.
It was him, all right. He tried to kill you, and he did kill his wife.
How can you be so sure?
She tried to warn me, asked me to help her.
Oh yeah, you came in too late. This like
The doc
blood
thinks he's
spot
gonna
appeared
try
on the
and kill one of
ceiling and
us.
fucking like blood like dripped on this
There
lady's
must be a
hand
way
at
out
the
of
start
this
of
place,
the
and I'm gonna
night.
find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
What if he finds out you're alive?
Wait, he didn't say how he was gonna get out though.
You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet.
How the fuck would she be safer here than escaping?
If I find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
Yeah. Don't worry, Nora. Everyone thinks you're in here and or one person thinks you're dead. This is the perfect place for you. What? That was just a curtain to an extension of the hallway?
Yeah.
Did houses used to have that? Just a curtain to divide their hallways in half?
I'm guessing this is where the caretakers use these areas.
The help. Whoa. This is some Scooby-Doo shit.
Did he just go to a random wall and find a fucking...
Yeah, that was really fucking weird. Like, maybe it's this wall. Also, they never did the, like, remember they were walking the wall downstairs? And it was implied there was, like, a back room? And they just never resolved that. So I wonder if all the walls have, like, hidden walkways between them.
Yeah,
So you can get around.
Like the dimensions of the house don't add up.
Yeah, I think that's what they implied in the previous thing.
That's so corny. I mean, this is the 50s.
I was gonna say, yeah, this probably started the trope. I have to remember that when I watch these films. What the fuck?
My god, it's that D&D item.
Why does this look so weird? Why is she just standing there?
Because it's in stop motion. They have to make her still.
Well, is it stop motion or are they filming it back like they're running the reel backwards? Oh no, it's the wife. That's actually kind of spooky. She's using the rope she died with. That is creepy. Just staring.
That was pretty spooky. Okay then.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Reuse footage.
Yeah, that one was just, so one of them was played in reverse.
I think this entire sequence is being played in reverse. What the fuck? Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh, you're messing around!
Shoot the ghost!
Shoot him!
Should have shot the ghost with your spirit gun.
If she shoots, then people will know she's there. Damn.
Oh, she's back.
Oh
no.
my god, you were right about his hands.
No, that's a different hand. That's like a monster hand.
What
He
the
had
hell?
hairy hands, but it was not fucking like a gremlin.
It was Hobbit hands, not gremlin hands.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. Like, the rubber monster suit hand coming out of nowhere is kind of throwing me off. It was good until then. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Also, did like everyone else just decide to ignore the screaming?
I was pretty happy that fucking in Carnival of Souls, you actually got jump scared by that opening shot when she's driving the car. The grizzly hand, more like the glizzy hand.
The piano. Oh my god. The fucking screaming woman. We
It's
get it.
iconic.
I know, just so much. What, fucking Sam Raimi direct this?
We would have got a POV of the rope fucking tying around her feet.
POV your rope. Okay, so I guess they did hear you screaming. Wait, he was just like, did he come out of the room or was he going back into the room?
No, he just went to go visit Vincent Price.
And admission of guilt, Doctor?
No,
Certainly
Vincent
not.
Price was outside of his door
There's either
there.
somebody else in this house or one of us.
Oh, yeah,
has
he was
left his
peeking.
room.
Saw him coming.
Did you hear anything?
Well, I wonder if that was showing Vincent Price like sneaking back into the room.
That and someone walking.
Wait, he didn't hear the screaming. He heard the fucking piano, but not all of the screaming.
You look downstairs.
And I
I'll
heard
look up
some
here.
footsteps.
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
I don't know, you don't seem like you're in a particular hurry, to be honest.
Maybe it's an elaborate plot to kill each other. They immediately just broke the fucking rule. Why even set that up?
All right.
I never trusted this psychologist guy because he's a psychologist.
Yeah.
You gonna check out
gonna see
Vincent
the
Price's
pilot.
room?
No, this is where they left the wife's body.
Yeah. Can't keep track of these fucking bedrooms.
They're all different. Like, they have different, like, layouts and shit.
Oh no, my vape died. Time to get my
I'm
backup
assuming-
vape.
You get the sock vape.
1 second.
hidden sock boot vape.
It's almost over, darling.
What?
Every detail was perfect.
The twist.
Nani?
She was cheating on him.
We've done it. A perfect crime.
What?
Oh, he used sedative on her to make her seem like she was dead.
What the hell?
Not yet. But she will.
And they're trying to drive
The end
nowhere
of
to
his
the stair to
hanging
kill him.
harness. What's taking that girl so long? What time is it?
Did she tighten her
First, I
corset to
couldn't
make it
get
look
Nora
like
to
she
want
wasn't
to protect
breathing?
herself with a gun.
No,
After you appeared
there's a
at the window,
hang
everything
harness,
began
so
to
like
work
the
just as
rope
we
was tied to her
Oh.
vest,
You
not to
were
her neck.
wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be worth all of our planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happening?
On her way to the cellar. So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
David, are you sure none of them will suspect us?
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
Well, they had no idea what they were really doing.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe
you
me,
fucking
everything
plan all
we
this
planned is
beforehand?
working perfectly.
Yeah.
Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me.
It sounds
Now,
like this
Nora's
guy
almost
planned
out
it
of her
all.
mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
This is the most harebrained fucking scheme of all time, bro.
It was needlessly convoluted.
It's the 50s. Just shoot
When you
him,
hear the
bury
shot,
him under the gazebo.
Come down to the cellar.
Never ask a woman her weight. Never ask a man his height. And never ask why you have 2 gazebos in your neighbor's backyard.
Why the recent widow has 2 gazebos. That doesn't explain all the fuckery with the caretakers, though.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I think there is a second twist coming.
Well, the movie's not over yet, so gotta be, right? I like it so far. It's not so insane.
No, the rubber monster hand was a little much.
That, yeah, was kind of dumb. I mean, like, as far as, like, convoluted plot-wise.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, not my boy.
Yep, scream and run some more. Because that's what ladies would do in the 50s.
What
Oh yeah,
the
see,
hell?
he's using all the hidden passageway shit. Oh, he's gonna dump him in the vat of acid.
Oh my god. But what's gonna happen to the bones? But what about the bones? Dude, this motherfucker's still breathing. Can't believe they're killing off my boy like this. What if he just trips? Is like, oh no! Ah!
He falls in the acid. Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god, Vincent Price had a bulletproof vest and fucking Uno reverse carded him.
Something happened. Yeah, I think he ended. I think the
100%.
psychiatrist.
Vincent Price wouldn't go down like that, man. He's gonna catch his wife and then gloat.
David? David?
Or it is the ghosts, the real ghosts.
Is this just the sound of the camera crane turning around? Oh, there's blood though on the ground. It's the screaming skull.
Bones. Why is there? It's clearly a hole in the top. It's like one of those science skeletons.
Yeah, dude, you can see the strings on the ribs, like the wires. And on the hands too. It's neato.
I was walking back, like swaying back and
Last you
forth.
got it all. Everything I have, even my life. But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
I can't get over this fucking puppet skeleton. It's so goofy. Oh man, it's gonna fall in the acid.
It's gonna fall already.
Yeah. This really was Chekhov's acid. It's been used so many times.
Yeah, I called it.
I like how, like, in the 50s, skeletons were scary, and now I don't think a single person thinks a skeleton is a scary thing.
Why would they? There's one inside all of us.
Yes. Oh, what
He
is
was-
this? He literally was puppeting it. Okay, that's actually kind of clever.
I figured he was taunting her from the shadows, but like he also has like been working on his like
This
ventriloquism so he can
insane-
throw his
yeah.
voice.
This insane puppet contraption. Okay, that's awesome, actually. I've come back around.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. The crime you two planned was indeed perfect. Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
Doesn't even have black string. It's just big ass white string.
Yeah.
There must be some way to get in here.
It's right
Oh,
along
they just
here,
found the wall.
somewhere.
Oh, he's knocking.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Loren. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so.
Why did he invite all these other people then? I get inviting the people you want to kill and are plotting to kill you.
It's him. He's alive.
He doesn't even have a bullet hole in his jacket.
You didn't
you
shoot
just-
anyone, my dear.
Oh,
I
the fake
loaded your
guns.
gun with blanks.
Yeah.
I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for
Are they all
justice
just gonna
to
believe him?
decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna turn myself in now after scaring my wife into a vat of acid with a skeleton
with
puppet.
the skeleton puppet, yeah. Justice will side with me on that
Could you
one.
imagine the cops like in the interrogation? Okay, run it by me one more time.
One more time.
You used a skeleton puppet. We didn't find any skeleton puppet
No,
at the
they're
scene.
not.
I already told you.
There'll be more, many.
I'm a ventriloquist. I can throw my voice.
Well, I guess that's why he burnt the
Coming for
skeleton
me now.
puppet.
What?
And then they'll come for you.
Wait, is that actually the end of this film?
No fucking way. What?
What the fuck? There's just so much unexplained shit in that. I guess that's the point.
What the fuck? So I guess he insinuates that there are still ghosts at the end.
Well, yeah, or the fucking rubber monster hand and shit, like, and the caretakers, like the woman that just fucking dollied around to scare people. Like, what
was
that
with the
shit
monster
about?
hand? Where's the rubber hand?
Yeah, what was that? Or I guess that was to freak out the pilot to get him to go into the wall. No, that was on Nora though.
What the?
Just
fuck?
to keep. I guess it was just to freak her out more.
How
So I
did
guess
Lance
it was
get
this
locked
like.
behind a fucking hidden door?
Yeah, that came at like he's just like I'm gonna search this wall, and then he went in and he got locked in.
Man, we
It's
haven't
like,
watched
okay.
any Bela Lugosi films on this, eh?
No.
Dude, that movie just fucking ended. It was nuts. How did I'm just trying to process this. So when Nora was in the room and that lady appeared outside the window, they were hanging her outside of the fucking building? And then how did the rope fucking fly in there and wrap around her feet and tickle her toes? What the hell was that about? What the fuck? Okay, chat, I'm gonna end it here abruptly, much like these films, because I want to go photograph this comet one last time because I got clear skies. I think. Let me double check
We'll
the
let
weather.
justice decide, chat.
Yeah, I'm ready to turn myself in.
Here's the murder weapon, my skeleton puppet.
This has been my birthday for the last 3 years. Just fucking working the goddamn weekend of my birthday and then getting drunk and watching fucking copyright-free horror movies. It's like a fucking tradition at this point. Ooh. I get so sick of that like fucking theremin music and all these old movies. Like,
I was gonna say
like
all the music sounds the same.
every single one of them.